Hi and welcome to S.Chablis. This week we're going to turn green, not green with envy, but green because we are going to talk about organic wines or biodynamic wines or even natural wines. I select them and the importance of that in the winemaking environment today. I'll see you in a bit. Hi and welcome to S.Chablis. I hope you had a wonderful week and we're back for this week's session of Q&A. And the question this week is coming from Firmin, who is asking, do you carry organic wines? Do you carry, it's a very French way of saying carry, organic wines, biodynamic wines or even natural wines, and how do you do the selection and what's the meaning of all that? Well, Firmin, I've already answered in a previous video on the difference between organic, biodynamic and even natural wines. So I won't do that again. Do check out the other videos, the other Q&As. And I was struck. But what I can say is that organic, biodynamic and natural wines are becoming bigger at S.Chablis, so yes, I do carry those wines, and bigger as a whole because the demand is there and that customers want to go that way for most of them. But what they want and what we as wine professionals need to do is make sure we select not just organic wines. Again, a beautiful logo is not enough. So we do select wines that are good, interesting, and that are going to provoke that emotion within our customers. So how do we do that? We just taste. As usual, we do make those selections by tasting, and again, whenever I'm going to look at finding a wine, maybe I'm not going to concentrate on just finding an organic wine. Of course, I've got plenty here inside S.Chablis, but usually I just stumble upon something and then I found out that it's not just a conventional wine, it's just something that's a bit different. And that's what is fun with organic wines, is most of the time you're gonna redefine the shape, the form, the style of an appellation. Chablis, is really about minerality and something quite straight, and something about crispness and sharpness and something a bit strict, elegant. And you will find out on organic wines that you get probably a bit more depth, something that's a bit more generous, something different. And you know how much I like wines that are really different from the others. So that's what I'm going to be looking at when finding those wines. Mind you, some people want something pretty standard. So I also have those. But what I really like is showing that Chablis, or we could talk about Macon, or we could talk about Allos-Corton, we could talk about Pommard, is one way and so much more, because each wine grower, each plot, each ways of making those wines is going to bring something different. And again, if you like wine, that's probably what you're going to enjoy about wine. Just give you an example. Earlier today I had a very nice couple came over, wanted some Chablis that were different, and I had the opportunity to have a Clos Berru from Athénée open. So I had them taste this wine. They just fell in love. And that's what I love, that's this job with all the wines I carry. But when they fall in love with something, they weren't looking for something organic, they just fell in love with the wine. And my message is, making organic wines or natural wines or biodynamic wine is one thing, making amazing wines is another. And I will always look at finding amazing wines before finding their organic or natural or biodynamic, or I don't know what we're going to come up with next. So here you go, Firmin. I hope that answers your question. If on your side you've got questions, send them over. You can do that by mail, through the website, through social media if you want to. Remember, S.Chablis is on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube and Facebook, so you've got all those ways to reach me. If you want to know more, if you've got questions to send, do that. If you want to like, follow, subscribe, please do so on those different social media so you'll get free content all week long. I hope you are going to have a wonderful week. We'll see each other very soon. In the meantime, keep on tasting. Bye-bye.